Hello, welcome to Astrology Study Group, the transits of the week. Astro Breeze, transits of the week. And we kind of have an interesting week. I don't want to say it's boring, um, because we're building to a a quite the square. But these few days here are kind of like, I want to say we're gaining traction, and some people are gaining traction, more than others, but there's not, like, if when you look at this chart, we've got, or actually all week, it'll be more moon energy, moon aspects than anything else. So we see right here, the moon, has gone over, it's in Gemini, and it's gone over Mars, which is just recently kind of starting to move in Gemini. So it gives us this rushed or flurried effect, I would say. But look at everything else. There's not a lot of, there's like nothing at any degrees, common here. Look at 16, 28, 11, 25, 5, 23, 6, 14, 10. There's not a lot, in common. The moon, the sun is just, coming off of a trine to Mars, so that's been a real busy energy, over the weekend coming, that is it ingressed and then touched onto it. Now it's moving past. So we've had that, all that air energy, but not a lot of thing happening yet. So we go tomorrow, Wednesday. Again, it's, the moon is now into emotional Cancer, so it's kind of assimilating introspection. There's not a lot of action yet. We're starting to, things are starting to build, but we're feeling that energy. We're kind of getting itchy. We want to move. And depending on what aspects you have, certain things of course are touching, you got the Aries, Jupiter, which is exciting. So we're going to get some squares, from the moon to that. And when the moon finally moves through, it'll, be opposing Pluto. But that's what I'm saying, the moon aspects. All right, the next day, Thursday, still not a whole lot happening, other than we're building now to this square. We've got the square of the sun and Uranus. So this is just this like crackling energy. We're just kind of, the sun and Uranus, these vibes, as waves of energy. So this is what, we're building toward. One thing, it's a kind of a double whammy. We're building to this and we're building to the full moon. So first we have the sun, Thursday late or Friday. It's getting closer here. We got Friday, it's closer, interesting. Uranus changes degrees. It's like, it's, the sun is almost going to go, it's going to be 14 degrees, but slippery little thing, Uranus. So it moves ahead 15 degrees. So the sun is still just a little bit, you don't have to be later that day or night, but still Friday, it's all like getting closer, but it's still not yet. Look at nothing, still no degrees popping out. But then, actually, if it were earlier here, let me go back. Hold on. There, Saturday. I don't know, went 2 days. So Saturday we have this square and the 15 degrees, and 15 degrees is our critical degree. Oh, and it's right in the middle of fixed signs. And look at the moon. Let's go just a little bit. Let's go by, whoops, let me go back. I don't want to do it. Go by hours. See if we get the moon a little closer, if we can. 16, I'm still trying to keep it there. 16, did that move? Oh, sun moved. All right. There, can't do it. All right, and we got kind of close. The moon doesn't quite move into the square until, the sun moves off of it. So it's almost the moon with a type, but it's close. I mean, look how close. I mean, the moon was, we still got that Leo, T squaring Uranus, and it's opposing the sun and then T squaring Uranus. So it's a little funky. And then, we've got the wide nodal oppositions there, so it will be making really a grand square. They're all fixed signs. So this is interesting. This could be weather related. This could be earth energy. This could be fixed energy. This could be storms with fixed energy. Earth. Interesting. Okay, so look at this. We've got the square, we've got the moon in there, and then as the moon gets a little, as it now moves closer to being full, we move off the square, but then we move into the full moon. Let's do this. You'll see that it just moves. We saw that square move off of it, but then as soon as the moon moves into 16 degrees, if I can get it off the bottom, there we go. Sunday, I've got it at 1:30 Eastern time in the afternoon, more or less, and it walks right into that full moon. Wow. So that Leo, you gotta, it's kind of like an inner and outer, it's like when we come into this, we've had some correction, from this, from that square, that's like taking action. It's like that square that had just happened in a fixed sign is kind of like you should beat them to the punch. You should take action. You should take charge and not be at effect. You have to be more at cause and not at effect. And then we come into Leo, which then, we've been stewing and this stuff been going in, all this fixed energy, and now it's time to bring that out, that circuit of change. It's been crackling, it's been, going, building kind of all week. So I think this moon is now going to bring fruition and really kind of pop all this energy that's just been undone, unsaid. You've been moving and shaking, and it's bringing things to a head. So it's not a very complicated week. So as we build toward this, kind of keep your cool, just keep plugging along. There, it is a little frustrating. You got to keep moving through energies. Like today, it's just been a totally frustrating day on so many levels. Like this one wrong, that one wrong, this one wrong. But you just keep plugging along, and you try to not get upset. Go get something to drink. Go get up and do something nice for yourself, or go, just do something. Just change it. Don't even say a cuss word when it happens. Something drops and you go, you say something like, don't even go there. Just let it go. Build into this square. Use this square. This is like sudden electric, because it's like you got to handle a cactus by wearing mitts and gloves or using a piece of newspaper to hold it. You can't grab it. You have to be a little strategic. But once you do, then you can control it, and then it's fine. That's how you have to use this one. So this is like grabbing a cactus, but again, you have to have some heavy mitts or a big piece of folded up newspaper to corral it, so you're not going to get stabbed by the thorns. All right, that's pretty much it. And working into the fruition, bringing this Leo stuff out. This is the sun. You've got the Aquarian sun with that outward energy, humanity, groups, people, expanding consciousness, bringing things out. And then you've got Leo roaring this energy from the heart. All right, that's it. And have a good week. It should be an interesting end to it. So see everybody in the next one, and be well. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.